Hi everybody. Yeah, because a lot of the what stops people getting going with video is, what do I start with? Where do I start? I need the kit before I can do a video, right? Well, raise your hand if you've got a camera that's on your phone. Everybody, okay? The other thing is that long since has it been that a camera couldn't take good video. It was always about how good is the lens, right? Well, most video cameras on the phone now are only about 12 meg, as in 12 megapixels. That's huge quality in HD as well. Now, of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't now and again do a professionally produced video, especially for your homepage, but when you're doing your ongoing, say, tips and hints and blog posts supporting videos, you just do it on the fly. So what I've got here is some of the kit that we bought that helped us to do that really, really effectively. So first of all, some of the cameras that you can use are like this Kodak Touch, which has got the screen on the back, just very simple. And obviously, as I said, you can use your phone. Now, of course, a phone doesn't have a screen on it, does it, to actually mount it onto a tripod, whereas one of these does. So, what you can get, for iPhones specifically, is a grill pod like that. Yes, bend your legs. And it's a sort of pincer grip to the phone, and there's one you can get for a wider grip for things like Samsung S4s and things like that. Okay, and you can literally just mount that onto your same tripod as well. Yes, it's really effective. The great thing about these, of course, is that it's more versatile. So if you're on an on-the-go tip of the day, like we are, then you can take this with you anywhere, and you can grip it onto anything you like because of the bendy legs, back of a chair, or even as Sammy has done in the past, to a lamppost. Now, of course, that works in the park, but people won't realise until they get closer to you that you haven't bumped into the lamppost and now confronting it with who had the right of way. Yeah, but it's really useful because you can just do this any time. Okay, so we talked about there about the quality of the lens, so that really works well, and the tripods you can put them on. The next thing that makes a massive difference in quality is sound. Yeah, sound, absolutely essential. Now, the mic that comes with a phone isn't great, and if you're in a room that doesn't have a lot of furniture in it, you're going to get a lot of echo as well, and you can combat that. So those of you who've got an iPhone, raise your hand, got an iPhone? Okay, so this, which is something that Ben's going to show on screen later, is called the iRig. Now, if you're an iPhone user, you're used to spending more on accessories. So these things are around about sort of £20, £23. It's a little mic, looks like almost like a 50s open mic type thing, but it clips into your earphone socket, and it totally changes the quality of the sound. What you can also use is this. So where you've got the likes of, as Ben's wearing now, and Sam has things, got like a lapel mic, theirs is a radio mic, and you can get those at quite a good price, but if you don't want to spend that, then something like this, which is on around about a 3-4 metre cable, so you can run it from your camera up the shirt and clip it onto your lapel. This thing is only about £9. And we've done some videos that show with and without the mic, and the sound difference is unbelievably, dramatically different. So it's really useful to use that and really, really cheap to do. This, again, itself, 10, 15, maybe even £20. Especially when there are people that are selling these second-hand on eBay, you can get it for a couple of quid. Okay? Lastly, one other thing that makes a massive difference with quality is lighting. Yeah, it makes a massive difference. So you can get these now, where this is basically another sort of tripod, especially for as you see, it's got like one of those umbrellas, and on the back of that is one of those big bulbs. Okay, so what we do is we have two of those, one either side of us. I'll try and demonstrate it. One side of us, which is slightly below, and one to the right, which is raised higher and slightly above. And what that does is it increases definition and takes away shadows like under the chin and things like that. Now, that lighting alone will massively increase the quality of the video, because as you know, if you've seen some videos which sound tinny and also the lighting is really bad, you start to wonder about the quality of the person who's delivering the information. Eradicate that by just getting a cheap kit like this. This sort of kit, you get two of these with the light bulbs for about 60 quid, and you're all set. If you've got a slightly larger device, like an iPad, which doesn't have anything you can clip onto, you can buy these things which you just rest against it, just like a slightly hinge-on thing. You can just put it on top of a box and rest your iPad against it. And the great thing about the tool that Ben was just talking about, the Q-prompter, is that the actual Q-prompter can roll on the iPad whilst you're looking straight at the camera, which makes it even more line of sight. So that's really, really useful as well. So there's just a couple of tips on how you can get going. So don't let that stop you. It's cheap, it's easy. We've been doing videos in just a room with a white background wall. And because of the the direction of the lighting, you don't have to worry about shadows behind you or on you. So it's really effective.